The American Airlines plane can be seen flying towards the airport before the two collide, causing a mid-air explosion. After the collision and subsequent explosion, the airliner can be seen spinning into the water, and the Black Hawk is also seen falling into the water.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I know I normally joke and take the piss out of everything. Real quick, get this out of the way first. Thoughts, prayers, whatever it is you do with your spiritual life for everyone that died. But I'm just so curious. I try not to be so conspiratorial about everything, but I'm just a natural skeptic. What is that? What did you just see? What do you think you saw? I'm not sure what I saw. I'm not a pilot. I know visibility is a strange thing, especially at nighttime, but I do know what a BlackHawk helicopter looks like. I mean, it has window holes to look out of. Do you not have eyeballs? Is that plane's lights not flashing? At nighttime when the sky is black and you can't see anything, but there's uh, something in the sky with flashing lights everywhere. How are these not can you not see out of these windows in this helicopter? I understand you're strapped in there and it might be weird angles and you don't have great visibility. I understand that. I just what do Please explain how this helicopter. Okay, I got a really good video. Let's just check it out. We're gonna look at the telemetry, and we're gonna listen to the audio of what's going on. I don't know. Was there anyone even in that helicopter? This doesn't make any sense. Make it make sense. Tell me in the comments. Tell me I'm stupid and I should stop talking. Tell me all about it. And before you go crazy thinking, oh, here we go, a crazy MAGA conspiracy theorist. I'm just saying, it's a well-known thing. Here, there'll be a link in the description for an article for this. But the U.S. Army's Black Hawk helicopter is capable of dynamic autonomous operation at a long distance from a control terminal using the Matrix Autonomous Control System from Sikorsky, a Lockheed Martin company. It enables receipt of remote mission commands in real time. I believe that's up to 300 miles. So up to 300 miles, someone could be operating that Black Hawk with no one inside of it. I'm just saying, tell me how a human being inside that cockpit could not see a plane with flashing lights in the night sky. And now, I mean, Trump said it was a clear night. I've seen other reports saying that it wasn't a clear night. I don't know, but let's check it out. I got a really good video. Look at the telemetry. Listen to the audio. I don't have much to add. Let's just look at it. See, tell me, tell me this helicopter did not almost hit the first plane and swerve around it, and then line up the second plane and go directly at it. You tell me. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I guess I'm crazy because my eyes see things. I guess I don't know. You tell me. Be clear, I'm not saying that it was being flown autonomously. I'm saying that it's capable of that, and it doesn't make any sense. And if it can be flown autonomously from a terminal somewhere else, that means it can be hacked from a terminal somewhere else as well. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Tower 5342 on Mount Vernon visual runway 1.
Blueshield 5342, Washington Tower 1 star 320 17, gust 25, can you take runway 33?
Yeah, we can do 33 for Blue 5342.
Blueshield 5342 at the Wilson Bridge, change to curve runway 33, clear to land.
Change to runway 33 for land, Blue 5342.
Jet 789, 1 star 320 to 15, gust 25, traffic 2 out, no delay, runway 1 for takeoff.
Takeoff, runway 1, no delay.
Washington Tower American 3130 with you, runway 1.
American 3130 Washington Tower, 1 star 31014, gust 25, runway 16 wind, check for depart, may depart prior to arrival.
Okay, clear to land runway 1, American 3130.
Yeah, 789, contact Sun Parks, good day.
Have a good day.
American 3130, slow to final.
Slow in American 3130.
Pass 25, traffic just south of Wilson Bridge is CRJ at 1,200 feet, start runway 33. Dispatch crew. American 1630 Tower, runway 1, lot void, traffic through start runway 33, dispatch 16 off final.
Line up wait, runway 1,
Whiskey 5307, keep rolling out to November, ground 47, good day. American 1630 1 star 320 14, gust 25, traffic 2 mile left base runway 33, no delay, runway 1 clear for immediate takeoff.
Number 1, clear for takeoff, American 1630.
All right, quick pause. So you're with me, right? I mean, you clearly see that the helicopter has taken evasive action on the first airline. You know, maybe their altitudes were totally different. You know, I don't know everything I'm seeing on the screen. I don't know if it's showing me other things. Obviously, this channel is going to be down in the description, a link down in the description if you want to go check it out. Maybe he has more information. He clearly is into the telemetry of airliners and stuff, but like you see it clearly took evasive action to the left to miss that airliner. They don't even say anything. Then it clearly makes a very sharp maneuver going directly back in the direction that it was just going a second ago. And I don't want to be crazy and go like it's almost like no, that's not the target. No, don't not the first one, the second one. You hit the second one. It's just like dude, I don't wanna be look, man. Alright, let's finish the video, let's finish what the rest of it does, but if I was to tell you that that thing took a very sharp maneuver back towards it, and then took a direct beeline into that second airliner without missing a beat and even, like, curved directly into it at the last second, what would you say? I don't know, you tell me, man.
Pass 25, get the CRJ in sight. Pass 25, pass behind the CRJ. Dispatch.
American 4782 by Baton now for an visual.
American 472 Washington Tower, 1 star 32017.
Alright, this is wind. Did you see that?
American 472. American 3130, go around, turn left in 250, climb maintain 3000.
Okay, left heading 350, 3000, American 3130.
Tower, Blue Streak, 5347 is on final. Request runway 33, circle to 33.
Second heading for American 3130.
American 3130, go around, turn left in 270, climb maintain 3000.
270 on the heading, 3000, American 3130. American 472.
American 472, cancel landing clearance runway 1 continue. American 472, cancel approach clearance runway 1 continue.
Approach clearance canceled, we're continuing. Blue Streak 5305, I think you saw that over by house.
Affirmative.
Clarify what you want 478 to do. Are we going around or are we continuing?
0, climb maintain 3000.
American 472 is going around, we're going to climb maintain 3000.
Tower, Blue Streak, 5347 is on final.
Alright, for American 472, we're on the go. We're going to climb maintain 3000. You have a heading?
American 472, left start heading 270, climb maintain 3000. Contact Atomic on 118.495.
270 the heading, 3000 and 1895 American 472.
American 3130, contact approach on 1895.
1895, American 3130.
5347 is on final. Request circle to 33.
Blue Streak 5347, go around, climb maintain 3000, flight plan heading
3000 heading, go around 3000, Blue Streak 5347.
American 3130, contact approach. No, shoot, standby.
Crash, crash, crash. This is alert 3. Crash, crash, crash. This is alert 3. Crash, crash, crash. This is alert 3. Oh, shit.
Where's the alert 3?
It is off the approach end of runway 33. Approach end of runway 33. Helicopter crash.
Helicopter.
Yes, copies.
Copy out this morning.
Crash, crash, crash. This is alert 3. 2 helicopters. Helicopter CRJ. Approach end of runway 33.
Helicopter CRJ. Where are we?
The approach end runway 33, a mile off final. Crash, crash, crash. Yeah. Kilo CRJ, approach end 33.
Okay. How many tolls on board?
We don't have any of that information.
One for taxi 301.
I was reporting a CRJ and a helicopter crash into the Potomac River.
Can we go ahead and hold all operations till we have emergency units respond? We're going to go ahead and show the aerodrome closed.
Yeah, that's affirmative. Hold all operations, aerodrome closed.
Blue Sheep for the 347, turn right heading 0, Harrison. Blue Sheep for the 347, turn right heading 120.
120 on heading Blue Street to 347.
And everybody just hold your positions, please, on the field right now.
South 43, ready for taxi.
Everyone's going to have to hold for down. I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. Fire command, the accident happened in the river. Both the helicopter and the plane crashed in the river. It's east of the approach end of runway 33.
Is the airfield closed?
Yes, the airfield is closed. The airfield is closed.
Runways as well?
Yes, all runways are closed. Nobody's landing. No one's moving at all.
And we have clearance across all taxiways and runways, correct?
Yes, you have clearance through the whole field, all taxiways and runways.
Okay, guys. I mean, I don't want to be that crazy person, but I mean, what are you seeing? I don't understand. And I just got confirmation. Check the description. There'll be links down there. Everything's attached. They're saying there was a 3-person crew inside the BlackHawk helicopter. It just doesn't make sense to me. How are 3 military men? And they weren't young. It looks like they were in their 30s, possibly. They were not young. They were not young Army people. They were not young Air Force. Whatever they are, I don't care. Whatever. It's just and the air traffic controllers, you heard people gasp and say, "Oh, did you see that?" in the background and gasp. And then there was like no panic. And don't get me wrong, I don't want air traffic controllers to panic and not do their job properly because there was a collision and an explosion. I don't want them to freak out either, of course. But why was there no sense of urgency? There was nothing for for a long time there. But you heard them. Let's hear that one more time. Hold on. You can hear them, and then they don't say anything else for quite a long time until another person in an airplane says, "Crash, crash, crash," and starts reporting the crash. But the air traffic controllers already knew there was a crash, because you hear them right here.
American 47 Watch, star 1 star 32017. American 47 Watch, star 1 star 32017. American 47 Watch, star 1 star 32017.
And then for quite a while, there was there was really no talk of there being a crash or anything like that from any of them. Maybe that's normal. I don't wanna go crazy. Um, I just I'm not the type of person that ever just accept the official story no matter what, so I don't wanna go crazy, I don't wanna say a whole bunch of things. I also am the type of person that really enjoys Occam's razor, and the most obvious explanation is probably what happened, but this does not make sense to me. Please, go ahead, tell me down in the comments. Look, the last thing we're gonna look at is what aviation experts are saying in the official story and see what they say, and that's it. This just doesn't I don't really understand.
As families mourn the lives lost in the January 29, 2025 crash near Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport, a total of 67 between American Airlines Flight 5342 and a UH-60 BlackHawk helicopter, investigators are scrambling to determine how it could have happened, as well as how to prevent it from happening again. Investigations like this take time, and in the information vacuum, media outlets, politicians, and amateur online sleuths have all jumped in with their 2 cents.
They put a big push to put diversity into the FAA's program.
But what do the actual experts think happened? It can be summarized in one simple phrase: human error. But a lot of other factors played into causing that error. For one, terrible visibility. The collision happened at night, just before 9 p.m. Eastern Time. The American flight, a Bombardier CRJ-700 plane, was making its descent toward Reagan Airport and had deployed its landing gear. Pilot Byron Bailey described to Sky News Australia how difficult it is to land a plane at night in general, even taking into account the help of modern instruments. A pilot making a night landing would be looking at just the runway, nothing else, presuming the path had been cleared.
And the pilots would have been just concentrating on the landing straight ahead and wouldn't have even been aware of the chopper.
Former National Transportation Safety Board investigator Greg Fife said much the same to NBC News, noting that the helicopter pilots likely couldn't see the plane either, aside from its position lights.
But those lights being at that elevation over an urban area can actually blend into the background.
Former National Guard pilot Daryl Feller told the BBC that he has flown the exact same route in a BlackHawk, and that the lights of the city make it all but impossible to see, even with night vision goggles. Poor communication also seems to have been at play. Air traffic control at the airport tried to warn the helicopter to pass behind the plane. The aircraft collided 13 seconds later.
For whatever reason, that communication was either unheard or not responded to.
CNN interviewed former BlackHawk pilot Elizabeth McCormick, who said air traffic control should have made sure to differentiate the landing plane from another one taking off, which would have been the plane the helicopter's pilots had in view.
The air traffic control should have said, do you have the aircraft at 5 o'clock?
On top of those factors were personnel problems. Reagan's tower was reportedly understaffed, with Fife telling NBC News that on the night of the collision, there was only one air traffic controller on duty instead of the usual 2. This is an increasing issue. ABC 7 Chicago explains that the number of air traffic control staff across the country has decreased 9% from 2011 to 2023, even as the number of flights increased. The office of U.S. Senator Tim Kaine of Virginia explains Reagan Airport has been particularly hard hit. In February 2024, the Senate Commerce Committee chose to shift more flights to Reagan despite its runway being, quote, already the busiest in the country. The BlackHawk was also apparently operating with a bare minimum crew of just 3. McCormick told CNN there should have been one more to ensure safety.
In my opinion, when you're going into visual flight mode in a crowded airspace like this, it should be a minimum of 4, so you have a pilot on each side for visibility.
The biggest lingering question that no one seems to be able to answer as of the making of this video is why the BlackHawk was flying so high. Military helicopter flights in the area are capped at an altitude of 200 feet, but this one was flying at between 350 and 400 feet when it collided with the plane, according to reports. Investigators continue to search through the wreckage for clues and have reportedly recovered the flight recorders from the jet.
If they came out and said that helicopter was actually autonomous and it was unmanned, and that's why they didn't see the big flashing lights in the sky directly in front of them and above them, um, yeah, at least that would make sense. But do you think the government would lie to that degree just to save face because a bunch of civilians died? So they have to pretend that, you know, that was a fully manned, well, actually undermanned helicopter. I don't know. That would at least make a little bit more sense. It just, I really just don't understand. Maybe pilots, maybe someone's gonna say, "Oh, you're stupid. You don't do that for a living. You're not a pilot, so you don't understand." All right, fine, whatever. Maybe I don't understand, but this just doesn't make sense to me. The whole that telemetry doesn't make sense. The audio doesn't make sense. I don't know. Maybe there'll be more information to come out. I just figured I'd cover this real quick, give you that telemetry and that audio because it was very interesting to me. It gave me a little bit of a different insight to it than just somebody saying, "Oh, DEI hire," or "Oh, this is just the Trump's just trying to dunk no matter what." It just whatever excuse you have. Did you just hear those excuses? That video about all the people saying that the aviation experts giving us their opinions, that was a whole bunch of excuses. Did that not sound like a whole bunch of excuses? I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe you're crazy. Maybe we're crazy. I don't know. All I'm saying is watching that telemetry, listening to that audio, just doesn't make any sense. Who was on that plane? Is it one of those conspiracy theories? Is it like some very important people died and we're this is some weird cover up? Was that an unmanned Sikorsky helicopter that was sent to take that airplane out to kill certain people? Like what why do you have to make it like this? Why can't it just make sense? I don't know. That's why we wait for more information. So if you have an opinion, tell me down in the comments. I'm very interested. I let my mind wander because that's just fun to do. Ultimately, I hope this is just a horrible accident, and that's all that it is. But it's why does it not ever make sense? I don't know. You tell me I'm stupid, and this made perfect sense. That telemetry made sense, the audio made sense, and I'm just a big idiot. Fine, I can live with that. I'll see you soon.